get started, we want to give all praises and honors to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and others of GMS, pushing this word through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Shai. This is the GMS Nashville camp. Brother Yahweh Nah, Brother Malachi, back at it with another lesson. Lord, when his lesson was edifying for the elect. The title of this lesson is, and you can see it in the title, man, you know, it can be really a milk lesson. Getting straightforward to the point, you know, salvation is only for the nation of Israel. Alright, because once again, people, especially Christianity, is pushing that everybody can get saved doctrine, that everybody can get saved madness, which has got nothing to do with this Holy Scriptures, man. And every Christian response is John 3:16, where it's like, okay, I mean, that's cool, read down, and then there's scriptures that debunk that, but it's not even talking about the whole entire world, man. We can actually get that and get into it, man. Actually, Salaki. Yeah, I think this is really turn. But actually, this might want to fall over again. Yeah, just do that for right now. But yeah, Salaki Akim. But yeah, people can get. These Christians would say John 3:16, and it's like, okay, that's cool, but it goes into deeper than that. It's not talking about the whole world, which we can actually get that. If you want to grab that real quick, Malachi in the blue letter, we'll get that legendary John 3:16. I don't think this is gonna stay right here. Just I guess just hold it on the top here.
John 3:16?
Yeah, we'll start there. We'll start with that legendary John 3:16.
John chapter 3, verse 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth into
that word, world.
You want me to get the Greek word?
Yeah. Okay, and that's in the scriptures. Everything we are saying, everything that we are saying is backed up by the scriptures, man. Okay, the scriptures talk about prove all things, and that's what, you know, us hopeful men of the Lord do. We prove it. We don't just talk out of our ass like you wacky tacky Christians do. Okay, y'all been taught of lies upon lies, generation upon generation, man, which has nothing to do with the Bible. Okay, get 2nd Ezra 6, you know what I want. Not like another nation on the spittle.
2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse, I'll start at 54. And after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
And the Lord, and we all know, and this is so true. Yes, you Christians, we all come from Adam, because some Christians are like, well, we all come from Adam. Yeah, that is true. That is most definitely true. Go ahead.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people which also come of Adam, which he said madest the world for our sakes, talking about the Israelites, because this is Ezra, which he's a Levite, a descendant of Aaron, tells you that in the 1st chapter, the 2nd Ezra. It says, as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said, so he's saying the Most High said, that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that fall from a vessel.
Right, so the Lord doesn't care about these other nations, man. That's like when the Lord has a bucket of water, he doesn't care. He spilled a few drops, man. That's how the Lord likened them to the other nations of the spittle. He don't care, man. Okay, so everybody wants, like, this, so you niggas are so pressed, all can't come to the kingdom and relax. No, man. It's not written like that. The Lord has this set and already ordained since the beginning. These are not our words, man. So you're getting mad at us. It's like, well, this is what the Lord said. Okay? This is what Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai said, man. Okay, and if you don't like it, then take it up with the Lord, man. Take it up with the head boss that made this whole thing. Okay? You got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because actually, believe it or not, in the Bible it tells you who's going to be saved at the end. It's already predestined. This is Revelation. I got to connect with this where it makes sense. Revelation chapter 7, verse 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. So from verse 5 down to 8, it tells you 12,000 from each tribe. So that's already Israelites. There's no way you can get that misconstrued. Revelation 7 and 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. So that's where the Christians try to throw themselves in, because it didn't specify that it was Israelites, but it did, if you have understanding. In Revelation chapter 5, verse 9 to 10, it says, and they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to God by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation. So they've been redeemed, being taken back from that and coming back to the true heritage, which is being Israelites. And now this is a key point right here. Verse 10, and hast made us unto our God kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. Now there was a certain people that was promised that, which is going to prove that great multitude, which is the 1/3, that remnant that was saved outside of the 100th covenant, then he shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine, and ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and an holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. So if ever the nations could get saved, they weren't mentioned in Revelation 7 as being those that are going to be saved. It's already been written. That's why they have something called the Book of Life. I mean, there's already people that are in that Book of Life.
Right.
So if anybody could be saved, everybody could be saved. You would already be written in Revelation 7. It didn't mention anything about you other nations, man.
Right, because if all these so-called Christians and everything, everybody is welcome to the faith, we would already be getting ready to be delivered, man, from the Lord. Everybody would know. We would have been out of here a long time ago.
Daniel 12 and 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. One of those nations, which the nation that is the wicked is Esau, Edom, which is only one of them the Lord has chosen. That's why it tells you that too in Psalms, the gods of the nations are idols. They have idols because the Lord's not dealing with them. So Lord basically just, go do whatever the fuck you do. But these are my people, and that's why the law was bestowed upon us. And that's why we need to follow that. We don't care, so much if an Edomite is eating pork. That's him.
Yeah,
but if you're an Israelite and you're doing that, that's your ass.
Right. You see how it's like, and that shows right there that the Lord don't care about everybody. His own men don't care that the other nations are doing abominable deeds, man. Because the law and the Lord ain't dealing with them, man. The law wasn't given to them, and the Lord ain't dealing with them. So how is this for everybody? You got anything else?
Yeah. Now in the kingdom of heaven, because Lord will work the elect, but regardless, the nation of Israel is going to be a ruling nation.
Right.
Everybody's going to have to follow the laws. So these heathens are going to follow the laws, but until that point, they weren't given the law. It tells you that 1 John 3 and 4, that transgressing the laws is sin. That's what sin is.
Yeah.
So if you weren't given the law, although it will refer to him as a man of sin and how they're wicked and all that, but they're not held to a standard like Israelites are. Esau does what he lives like a beast. He lived in the caves. How would you want to liken yourself onto that? Well, Esau's doing it, so I should too. Esau was living in the caves.
The niggas got tails.
He was laying in menstrual blood.